Now suppose you can figure out the trigonometric ratios of a triangle, but you'd like to know one of the angles. Well, for that you need the inverse trigonometric ratios. To use those, first of all, we note that the sine of this angle, theta, which we don't know, is equal to the opposite side over the hypotenuse, that's 3 divided by 5. Now the inverse sine will take this ratio and give us the angle, like this. So theta is equal to the inverse sine, and we write that like this. It's the sine with a -1 here, sometimes also called the arc sine, but we'll call it the inverse sine like this. And we feed that the trigonometric ratio, the sine, and it gives us back the angle. So to evaluate that, again, we get out our calculator. Need to reset it here again. And the inverse sine is, you can see it's right here above the sine, so we've got to press the second key. So second sine, and you can see we've got the inverse sine of 3 divided by 5, and that gives us the angle 36.8, so about 37 degrees. So we can write that as our answer. Okay, another example. We've got a triangle where we know 2 of the sides. We'd like to know the angle alpha. In this case, the trigonometric ratio that we can make, it's the tangent. The tangent of alpha is equal to the opposite side, 7.6, divided by the adjacent side, 2.4. So this time we need the inverse tangent. So alpha is equal to the inverse tangent of this ratio here, so of 7.6 divided by 2.4. Get the calculator out. The inverse tangent, we press second, tan, and we take the ratio 7.6 divided by 2.4, and we get the angle 72.5 degrees. So alpha is 72.5 degrees. And one more example. This time we'd like to know the angle beta. We know, again, 2 of the sides. The trigonometric ratio we can form this time is the cosine, 7.6 over 9.1. So the cosine of beta is equal to 7.6 divided by 9.1. So we need the inverse cosine. So beta is equal to the inverse cosine of this ratio, 7.6 divided by 9.1. Get out the calculator. This time we've got the inverse cosine of 7.6 divided by 9.1, which gives us an angle of 33.3 degrees. We'll round that off to 33 degrees. So beta is equal to 33 degrees.